okay, chiku, that say, your papa Nabuken, with giant people. Come on, you say, or pretend you say, your papa Nabuken on Tina party, on Timuchna. The base for your Nabuken ever get down for. Or not as a particular you say, or see, Dana Yakin. Farmers for them back to men for them better. And I will so come for marketing, not the teacher or camp.
Yeah.
Now, what the base for no one, yeah, the percent people of Pugano, the percent Ghana, it took Oketiku, the wife never to near. What from percent besides say, Muya, Mamma, or Nabukin, and I say, most support to an Nabukin ideas.
Honorable Ken ideas, yeah, supported me in person, me support
it. And see what power support no okay to say honorable can on party no idea no offer on top of the cinema a better than I it's your Madonna pro with idea until okay to one cause I would see Ghana or NPP one for last day or Mudama Baumia Ebaba 2028 2032 2036 2040 2050. Omokan Oketiku Yapacha won't taste some. As some of them come see on Nabukan, you ready some of the number Abbey NPP and then it's now. And it's your Nabukan, all three parties. We can attack Yaka or say, or your sorry say, the NPP body on Nabukan, every party, or Babu Yasu, or Parliament, or Cabinet, or Babu, own to me and Capo, not then. I chairman upon some or sick on a weekend or cassette too much on the tag dogs.
Or the chairman upon so
on a book. Yeah, they are very chairman upon some. Or no, or catch Ghana upon I say on a weekend or Numcasa. Anna, the papa or Ketuku one take. I just a catch Ghana upon I say on a weekend. O di mbatem ya pacho Oketiku wanti
mo bia mfa election na ye be kona agro bi ti say ye ko di agro wini akoy saw akoy yesisi fian ni sa niema no. No, it is not that onim say ye yesisi fian ni niema na NDC for enenam nkrase e ka kire kokoma for na say Dr. Baumia ye candidate na ire e Fulani ni. I'm telling you how treacherous our opponents are. Do you have common sense to deal with them? Do you have understanding of the political dynamics of the country to deal with them? Tisobedi president no your first lady. Fulani for no de nentwie be ba wi omo banchini omo ebro nyina. Na so mo police station bia ni obedi o masema ma no me ekokomba ni a me koto am NPP ayeden so it we lost we lost in almost all the Kongoba speaking areas say edu FCC party na ho den aba form party no ene no
sako position
ya sako position seat aye warrior 87
pesma very
87 party no yene academia relationship en shedan koyi yene business people relationship en koyi yene market women relationship en koyi students relationship ahemfo aso for religious bodies. There's a need for rebranding of the entire party. You need a face say bibinina okabia osofokro no behwe nanim aka say wenti a wakanti no e wo say mijemu maneka
yeah
uhie obi a oduke NUSC na bibi esi me. I was the national youth organizer throughout my reign. There wasn't any tertiary institution elusu elections there, including whole polytechnic. The band is saying and now 2024 ye lusu bebia ye university wo Nti here national chairman obetumi aboa. Because one problem I saw in 2024 was that the set of executives I buy, they were virtually entirely new. You understand? Apart from why the second vice chairperson.
Lawson FM 96.3.
No, B, but also not a youth
organizer to organizer.
In terms of,
I remember proud to Sadia no menu din ko ma okay.
Mikasa, this is the problem we have.
Fear and say Nipadi nyina free ho na when nyina be new. There's going to be a challenge for the party.
There's going to be a challenge, and the challenge was real. Because said I'm catch there or no. See, I in a determined election saying you must have somebody who have experience working in the IPAC who can happen.
Why not with all this? Why not still the general secretary, the national chairman?
Oh, the thing says, people bisa. Say, look, baby, sabi ayebi.
Okay.
Inquire so eba. Baby, I have experience ayenya no. Who be here say ye be chairman na aboa agaide omo. So they na mentor omo no mo so to be a grow.
Okay.
Who be ye general secretary bia you are in charge of operations. Unam high you say no also a chairman afi no these constituencies are a major constituencies are we must win. Some catchers say 87. 87 here one. See ebe win election in 2028 I was saying 53 from the NDC back on 140.
Yeah.
Answer presidential candidates they winning.
Of course.
So 87 no what it means that we must win all. Yes. Normally we won't be winning in we lose be. Do lose 7 eka 80. Eka 80 also on 60 seats from the NDC. Mo bi anfa election na ye be ko na grow bi to say ye ko di agro winning akọ sao akọ yesisi fian ni sa niema no. No, it is not that. It say me national chairman na me ba Ashanti region me ba asokwa I was me message back adansi asokwa I was message back sa ahafo ano me ensen ya aye endangered a major area or say a concentration call manso mienu na aye problem no there's a need for us to make sure say to be aye safe bion amaye party general secretary ne other organized they can do the others me do bonoa Sunyani is Sunyani West. Doma is Doma Central, Doma West. Brekum is Brekum West. That's my job.
John, I'm sure.
Me do a half.
You listen.
Me do nothing regional. Not the region as we speak now. I will say a pa MPs for be chair no mo sa come back. Yes, e be lose seat no. Unim za seat no. Unim. Because our seat, say yes, uncle for now, we can never win the seats.
We decided
it. And yes, yeah, primary so. And yes, SRC elections now. And yes,
you have to come to.
There are people in, particularly in the northern region. I was a medium them poor mocho. Omo ayesika sem no. I was a me copy sikane mo. No me to be some contest beyond. There's one constituency also me provide enough legal support. When this if one decided so so because I sit on one a bit to me as I winning. And so there are a few of the seats that are strategically, I will say specific people. Abana yeto no yento no sa kwa o.
Ebi na kana mbeka to de no so.
Opanyi yento no sa kwa o. Onim say ye sisifian ne neme. Na NDC for enenam nkrase. E ka kire kokoma for ne say. Dr. Baumia a candidate. Neire a Fulani. I'm telling you how treacherous our opponents are. Do you hear common sense to deal with them? Who hear understanding of the political dynamics of the country to deal with them? Unim no catch them. On se ba o mi ayire ye Fulani ni. Ti so obedi president na ono ye first lady. Fulani for no de nantwie be wi omo banchi ni omo ebro nyina. Na so omo ko police station obi ani obedi omo asema ma no. Me ekokomba ni a me koto am NPP ayeden. So we lost. We lost in almost all the Congoba speaking areas. I can give you a lot of examples. Thank you,
No, what's the relationship between you and Godia? I don't know what people are asking so many. The general secretary of the party, what's your relationship with him?
Relationship, I saw a general secretary of the party. I'm a former general secretary. Oh, I don't think on air we can talk about it. But the facts of the matter, you see, people should not have this thinking.
Oh, yeah, not mischief, but for his guidance, because he's making a lot of sense this morning.
Sure. Maybe national chairman, now could be a general secretary, a plus for the party. There is no animosity between myself and him. Never. President Kufuor. Enya Akufo-Addo na nene kotesi ye. Akufo-Addo team ano kra in 1998 no. Omo wanu yapa in our party. Teresa Tego, Christian Cheche, Koma, Mona ne support Akufo. And some of them for Akufo-Addo. President Kufuor winning ya oye no Attorney General.
Of course.
Yeah, osesa no kra. Oye no foreign minister. Your friend is saying, Akufo-Addo ne Alan. Omo contest 2008. Nyamia contest 2012. Contest 2014. Nana do win elections. Oh yeah, then trade minister. When we were in cabinet, I saw all the people who contested Akufo-Addo. Osafumafo, Professor. Michael Kwe, Frimpong Boateng, Dambo trading. 2007 contest. The only difference between me and him is that you contest election. There's nothing more. There me say, now see, what is this? Nyame adon so mene ni na yeko school papa. So, yeko poku ai. So there. Yeah, even in the yeko school papa. So there's nothing working together. It's going to be fantastic. You understand? Nothing. Yeah, dear. One who said, even with all the things that may have happened, have you seen me openly criticizing him?
Not at all.
I'm so matured. I've done this work for a very long time. It's an election. Maybe my message at that time they didn't listen. In the near my big crowd, they took and see me cry. Say, President Akufo-Addo anya reshuffle. Inti Jumbo do na mananye. Inti ever to against you. Stadium, who President Jumbo do one map Akufo-Addo anya reshuffle. Inti ever reshuffle. What has that got to do with my work? Because I advise say Akufo-Addo. So anya reshuffle no anya. Me anything. And look, I'm a crime. At that time, I call IMF. You say, the party they call IMF. I know your Jumbo do Juma. You understand? That is how elections are. For me, there's nothing at all. And I believe, say, in the interest of the party. I've seen other people wanting to contest, but I don't think any of them have the kind of practical experience. And your experience of our kind book, what is the way you say, and our kind Donald Trump, or you say now way Reagan, you say when you contest na Harry Jonathan, make a practical experience. I've been involved since 2022 at the national level.
Right.
Apart from Dambo training a few people. 2022, 2002, we call National Council. I've been there throughout to date. Until you put it together campaign. Who put two campaign together and we will lose. I mean, we will lose. Ebina NDC put it together 2016. And Kofi Adams, coordinator of the campaign. and normal I said Dunketi as a chairman of the campaign or something. And not just say, on my sideline, I say Dunketia completely. Because national organizer or report to general secretary. The moment I election, why in a coordinator, no? Not just say on reported to Onubion. And that we took advantage of that and won the elections. I can tell you, put it together campaign structure now.
And the last election, we share my party in the last guy. You saw it.
The actually said maybe I also remember advice, you know.
But you saw it.
I even gave advice before the team was put together.
Oh, okay.
Depending.
And now show me a work at the crisis.
No, but in addition to presidential aid, you know, I was then also the cigar boss. And see all the CEOs, no, I tax them. Me dem call for koi. And me ko video mo juma o ma year for the past 7 years. Eto airtime, a viewer. So that work that you saw, I did it behind the scenes. You understand? Oh no, you see, the thing say. Ukraine, yeah, parliamentary primaries, we are permanent, say, be lose 50 seats. Yeah, the primaries now. Because one example, because I'm more pass, Mama.
Just one,
there was this constituency, that Boya Mankrago, sitting in Winida from 1992. Over the years, you're back close to maybe 200, 150. I realized the city between
and they are a difference.
Yeah, different.
How would win? Okay.
They win in 2016. Your constituent secretary. Now my year in the DC. But then call China. But then call Germany. But then call UK for training. Because I'm person will take you over. But you man now, you're very good at 2020. Can maybe use no. Inya nyame adom, yenya obi a winning seat, for the first time for us.
Okay.
Nah, you call 2024. Seat, you winning that. Nah, your candidates be have a contest in the primaries. Candidates may be of only gonja for enka.
No problem.
Ye creative region, now compare some joining northern region. And now ye de omoka savannah. It is our candidate officer how to call campaign or gonja for
You can't.
It is the mere fact say you allow Nippon crime and a contest a primaries winning Ukraine say lose sitting away. No doubt. Even though he did his best.
Right.
But his best was not enough. You see, for the heck, a party in Wasam.
All right.
And Nasanti Memuha, Umpo, Ebeka. Say any power. Now, cross Auntie D and I can't deal brew memoir. Pa.
The NPP need power. Now, Dia kind D.
Obre. That be Chrome. Not na DC, not na MP. Asin Central. Ube to akoye, akani ube to akoye friends DC or Tamale na kanto cross and be DMP. Enti adena he no. O se o ti ase.
Okay.
Enye politics na ye to abani keke o. Politics na go deeper than just that. And then Asantimemu Hanyamu, this is it is it's an insult to the people of Ashanti. Because now to Danko Akufo-Addo and our new patriotic party will not dare put up such names in Tamale, Bolga, Busa North, Busa South, Nandom, Laura, Lambusi. Wow. How is that possible? How is that possible?
Okay, John.
No. How is that possible? So, until we are can now omemuha. Na bibini na ebi a constituency chairman be secretary be friend now one fan now pay bibi now now bufu no now say enunti on to aba and now be to aba against NPP na enye NPP no ato against no what to nsuru mu e de haban ashim asema America no
ate
mo yentie ni ye so mo yentie ni ye and for us you better combining to make sure say victory I say I can show you programs make me am programmer I also yeah from this time to 2028 elections because my year bidder me go so dream me party no
you understand the terrain
me terrain I say.
John, let me ask you this. In the 2024 elections, did you play an active role in the campaign?
Active role to the extent of the role I demand. Now aid to the presidential candidate.
Yeah.
And see,
yeah, but there's something means so NDC for you very right. But NPP meaning whether more better mind to say they will can strategic no. For example, Obat say Ashanti region ha. NPP for had 3 NDC for power, but it is working for them. You see, they will look at the community. No more who say this group of people and a dominate you are. Even though we are in Ashanti region, we will not impose an Ashanti on them. It's in Ashanti region. They will vote for that person. On him, check where you lost MP seats and check ni pay free or buy.
My checking in Fėar saying now, but I mean, but you can clearly see
something that NDC has done it so well.
And you see, you can only do that when you're thinking it is not say you're to by young primary. Primaries will produce omo doso the Asante for ne doso. Primaries and she say I had agati for ewaha. Asante for ne ye diadada. And yenya dagati ni na ye yina as your candidate. Dagati for no beto aba amayen. Now you the Asante for vote to not account near winning. Primaries will not produce that. You understand? And the party for the baby pono munim. Also, yes, John Boy don't try office. We are general secretary. You are in charge of operations of the party. Maybe out the office are there. What's the office are who there? Because I know never one who say, "Hey, make a mama typical example." Answer. Say you also constituency. In Bibiani Anyaso, your constituency or not, there was a challenge there. My friend, Dr. Kokwe. You see, politics near here. In Yama Baby, we must sense be a no. Dr. Kokwe no ye MP or honor, not MP or yo. He is the icon and the role model for about 10 constituencies. The
entire region.
You understand? The first in the entire region. Say Asemsi, ewo yo so I will win Swaman, a cotton brad, Bibiani Anyaso, Bia East, Bia West. He's the first thing I'm afraid. Because he has the capacity, he's the biggest cocoa farmer there. On a contemporary, Odo Sykes, Amabuzi, and Kore Kwashigamo. He was the 3rd vice chairman of the party in 1998. No, our Brennan once year contested a loose seat in 2016. They did win here. It's never a problem. I was Anyaso. My friend now say, okay, Miss Meba. When the Yakoye, Ay3hu, Omune MP no problem. Ye rem ko jan o ma bonye ko jan ketwa. You try and join baby as a 14. Yeah. Because you know, you're president of the Ghana House of Chiefs. National House of Chiefs. It can affect the party throughout the country. So ne na himfo ekasa. Your koi ko solve ye. Me kai 2 weeks to election. I have to drive there. There was a polling station for say Asarian so. Omo timber and omo ye. Now for the past 2 years, you had seized almost sawmill. Your mom won't trade your mom on your shade. No more complaining.
Obian
few. Oh no, so nanka NDC for zone pa. 2016 you convince you no to abamai. Nearby 2 years, you be seized your monema. Damn me call me do ho. Dana no pana na almost the best 15 beams aba. Abe guha task force for no abe fako. Me say omo boko ja aid ko do ho. Ini omo kasae ashu omo ebo modern buy beji omo niema momo. Onim say to aba wie no. That was the only polling station na aka. Say NDC for ni wini ya enka ye lusu sa seat no. Eno ne be kan ho a e ma Dr. Kwekwe Fie. Inti edwuma na ye no ye wa komamu ye ni ahode ene ye bibia na ye de ye edwuma no. So eno no because ye do so say NDC for no in this country ye do so NPP ye do so say NDC for simplistic analysis be crowd 2020 ye nya best 6.7 million votes. Yenya bi dawo Ghana how be any why ya to about presidential candidate when ya 6.7 million votes ever in the history of our country. Na me general secretary Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo nyai. Ever. 2024 and you could 4.56. A difference of over 2.1 million votes. Of our people at to about my 2020 amount to about 2024. Bentesa anya no kra anya 2.1. Between 2024, 2025 and 2021 and 2024, additional 1 million people yet register almost as new voters. So 1 million no, emu 110,000 per in the Kokan NDC for 6.2 6.36 no. And no the win elections now. There's almost 3 million of potential voters from the New Patriotic Party in Antwerp. So 3 million, you decided say election year koi, you to me unite our party. You to about your presidential, tell me. You to about your presidential. The winning Dr. Baumia or the 56% in the winning year. 44% of our own members say in Kenya no pay. Say young Kasanko for 44% and become 56%. Oh, now you are doing say you're winning. Over there winning elections. No, so 3 million aka a war for one reason or the other. Oman Kotuabano. Yenya leadership. Look, I've been there over years. I've never aligned to any presidential candidate ever in my life. We are calling tender elections, sir. I am open to everybody.
John,
everybody.
So,
edumana wo hono enye emotions, enye sentiments.
Right.
Eye dear why ye be die nim se why. But the consequences of elections, you be on your company or your company within 1 year, money 800 million.
Right. Mate, young Wadu, Penny Medase. We'll do this one again. Govigana next time. Facheme. Sementibia Mwankasa. Facheme. Yeah.
I am convinced, absolutely convinced that John Boadu is the best man to lead NPP at this time.
Medase.
No question about that.
Medase.
Enti abusuan na ne no. Best say obe like no share video we are the comments at the comment section.